having never sailed in Lake Superior, but having driven along the north coast of the UP the year earlier, I said to myself, why don't I sail up here? It's gorgeous. And I was aware of this race, so I knew it was the following year, so we entered it. And, you know, like many people, you know, a lot of my imagery of what Lake Superior could be is the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, big storms. And so we had a fairly, to me anyways, an uncharacteristically light air race last year. And, you know, we do fine in light air, we do fine in heavy air, you know, we'll sail whatever we give us. But it was a wonderful race. John Walton had sailed the race a couple times before. In fact, he won it on his boat single-handed some recent years ago. And then our bow girl woman, Callum McGee, she had done the race once before on a big boat. So we had limited experience, Trans-Superior experience on the boat, but the rest of us had never sailed up here. So, you know, we just do what we do, follow the weather and pay attention to, you know, what's around us. And we ended up second in our class and second overall, which we thought was a pretty good result. I've done a lot of different races in many parts of the country. Never, not once have I experienced the level of hospitality that you get from the Duluth Yacht Club in the city of Duluth. Outside of the Ontario 600, I think this is the longest race you can do in the Great Lakes. And, you know, I've been aware of this race. I've known people that have done it, but I just never got motivated to do it myself until 2023. And now it's like, it's a must-do race. So I expect to be here in 27 and 29 and 31 and, you know, and so on until I'm dead. Yeah, right. So, but again, the hospitality is phenomenal up there. You know, we get up there. You know, I didn't have a shore power cord. Somebody loaned me one. I was like, well, I don't know. No, here, take it. You know, where do you get fuel? You have to go way across the bay. It's a pain in the butt. You got fuel cans, yeah. Guy drives me to the gas station like 3 or 4 times to fill up fuel cans. I mean, just ridiculously wonderful hospitality. Everyone's friendly. You know, townspeople who are not involved in the race, you know, are curious. You know, where you from? How'd you enjoy the race? How'd you do? Yada yada yada. So I just found it to be a very delightful, very welcoming experience coming into a place I've never been.